mid-August Astro Tarot reading. Thank you for your patience. I am shuffling the Neo Tarot, and this is by Jericho Mandiber. So let's get to it. Yesterday, on August 11th, Jupiter went direct at 14 degrees of Sagittarius in your 11th house sector of goals and friendships. So Jupiter is here expanding your social connections through December 2nd. Who you're connected to, what clubs you're affiliated with, broadening your perspective, not just your tiny little space. It's more about a global awareness. And there could be some internet connections in a big way for you with Jupiter in the 11th house. Additionally, yesterday on the 11th, Mercury entered Leo through the end of the month when he transits into Virgo on the 29th. So Mercury in the 7th house is brilliant for online dating, for connecting in partnership, business and personal, for analyzing or gathering details about your mate, almost like an interview. With Mercury in the 7th, you're not missing the communication skills. You can understand people readily. It's good to talk to your relationship at this time. If you're already in one, there's a strong communication ability between you and your partner. Get out what needs to be said and write it out first if you have trouble just communicating it. Mercury is the written word as well as speech, so if you have to write a letter and process things, do that. On the 15th, we have our full moon, 22 degrees of Aquarius. This is your full moon of the year in your first house. Closure and awareness that Aquarius needs to see. Vision, dreams are activated for you in the full moon. It's best to be more internal in a full moon as opposed to extroverted. There's a private psychic awareness in the sign where the full moon rests. That's your sign. So pay attention to the messages that you receive in dreams or otherwise, because signs are available. Mars is the planet of action here in the 8th house sector through October 4th. The 8th house is the shared resources sector, the sector of intimacy and sex, privacy. And Mars in the 8th house is a highly sexed placement. So congratulations. On the 21st, Venus enters Virgo, the attraction planet, the planet of love. Through September 14th will also be in this area. So the lovers, Mars and Venus, side by side together in the 8th house. This is wonderful for connection. More deep connections, not just dating. This feels like it'd have to be, whether it's monogamous or not, I'm not sure. I feel like it could be deeper like that you're committing to one another. But this is a relationship that isn't just a fling. This feels much more soul connected and deeper in intimacy than the 5th house of dating. On the 23rd, the sun enters Virgo through September 23rd. This is where your energy is focused. Who's investing in Aquarius? Partnership, investors, settlements, and property can be dealt with. And the selling of, or the contract, the buying, the arrangement of property can happen as well. Mercury enters this sector on the 29th. Contracts, negotiations in the 8th house of property and shared resources and investment. So tend to what needs to be signed and look at where your money is, and check all credit cards, interest rates. Tend to things that can be deduced monetarily to serve you better. Our new moon is here on the 30th of August at 6 degrees of Virgo. New intimacy, new money, new property. So some of you have this falling in the area of where you're living, And some of you are dealing with accruing property, and some of you are getting it off your plate. All of this Virgoan energy trines Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, as well as Uranus in Taurus. So there will be a grand trine action happening when we head into September. And you want to make sure that you're not spending excess. Hone in your resources so you can see a benefit at the end of next month. I wouldn't overspend. Mars in the 8th house could want you to just throw the money out there. Just tread lightly in that area. Don't overspend. Let's see what's here for you in the tarot as well. I know I did the psychic reading much earlier, but I like to do both. So let's see what's here. The Empress, motherhood, fertility, the expansion of creative endeavors and creative goals, the female connections in your life. Venus in Virgo is very Empress vibes. 2 of Cups, I'll say. Partnership, intimacy. That 8th house, marriage. Combining your resources, combining your life and commitment. Marriage could happen here. The Devil. I think this is about sex because the 8th house is highlighted so much, and the Devil card has many different meanings, and one of them is very strong sexuality. And I think that you are oversexed, to be honest, Aquarius, this month because of all of that energy in your house of sex, including Mars and Venus. So the Devil just pops up just because he knows. He knows that it's that time of year. The 8 of Coins. This is the 8th house as well. Shared resources, going up the ladder and being the master of your skill set, and seeing some award and reward as in terms of money and accrual, and the King of Coins. So you are mastering your environment and your occupation at this time. Look how cool these cards are. They're different. They're very Fifth Element in a way. I'm not really sure. I love the color scheme. You're connecting all right. You'll have choices. Do you want to get involved with somebody, or do you want to unload a property and get your cash together? Cash flow is important. And honing in on your resources, knowing where every little penny is going. The tallying of that and budgeting yourself will come up in a good way because the new moon is here as well, and Mercury will assist in the analysis of all of your coin. And you did have the 8 of Coins and the King of Coins. So it's a productive month. Thank you for joining me, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. If you would like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.